Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to us or everyone where you are. Depending on your time, your GMT, I greet you. I want to thank you for watching my tutorial videos, subscribing to my YouTube channel also. If you have not subscribed, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Please, if you have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and then click on the notification button too, so that you'll be the first to see my tutorial whenever it drops. Okay, we are moving to the part 2 of the introduction to Pixellab tools. Part 2 of the introduction to Pixellab tools. The last time we worked on the tools up here. We are done with that, so we're moving to the ones down here. You can see that there are only 3, but there are a lot depending on what you do. So the first one, text. As I explained, the first one, you click on text, this one, the plus icon down here, then you just enter your text. When you click on this too, you saw it up there, it's for quotes. Okay, now when you click on this, on your left corner here, you see we have my project. So the works that you have saved as your project, you click on it and then you're gonna see it. So when I click on it, you see my project all here. Okay, so this means default. If I click on it, all the work that I've done will vanish. These are already made backgrounds. You have some too in your Pixellab. If you wanna get this premium Pixellab, just check the description below. There is a WhatsApp group link over there. Click on it to join my WhatsApp group, my fan WhatsApp group, and then you get this and other graphic design resources for free. Okay, so after clicking on this, you see we have, so if you want a background, let's say this, you click on it, you see it comes. I don't want this, so you click on default. I choose a background color as usual, white. Okay, now when you click on this this text will come, this quote will come. When you click this one in the middle, it will send you, it will give you shapes. You see the stickers, the things which were on the top there, you have stickers here. Import, that is to add from your gallery. To draw, the draw tool that we saw in the plus icon on the top there. The shape, when you click on this, you select your shape that you want. When you click on the bezier tool, this tool, it needs time. You have to take time on it before you master. You have to take time and then learn how to use it. The bezier tool, it is used to draw shapes. Yes, you see the Pixellab have already made, that is the custom shapes already. If you don't want that and you wanna draw your own shape, you use the bezier tool. Then we have the arrow tool. So let's move to this one. I already taught you about this, the background. And then so let's move to the last one. If you have not watched the introduction to Pixellab part 1, please go and watch, so that you get to know the uses of the tools up there. You see these tools, the ones up here, you get to know about it. Now as we have done this one already, let's move the last one. This, when you click on that tool, all the things that are here works on your background. Let's say you added a picture or whatever, so these things works on the background. Okay, you see, as I'll be giving out more tutorials, you'll be seeing that I'll be using these tools one after the other. So don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Okay, so let me start with something. So text, I click on my A, I put something in JB graphics. Okay, now you see, after clicking on the text and typing something, you see that there are a lot of things which have popped up here. Yes, that is how Pixellab works. It's like that of the Photoshop. So you see, we have edit. Let's say I made a mistake when I was typing. Click on edit. If you don't like what you type, you click on delete. It's on the top there. Now if you want to copy the same thing, you click on copy. You see, I taught you something about layers, so you click on this. If you don't want to click on the layer tool up here, you click on this to front. That means to bring whatever thing to front, then to back, you send it to back. Now this is position. This helps you to position your work or move them bit by bit. So you see it's moving in a small. You can increase your moves here. You see that it moves faster than that of the first one. Okay, this is relative position. This relative position guides you to position your work in the middle, on at the corner, top right corner, the down left corner, or like all the corners. It helps you to position your work in the middle and then at the four corners of your work. So let's try and see. So you click on relative position. You see it has been positioned in the middle. When I click on it, it will move to the right. When I click on it, to the left. When I click on it, to down. So that is the use of relative position. Now size. When you click on it, it will help you to increase the size of your text. So you see it has increased, it is decreasing. So how you want your text size to be. Okay, now this is padding. When you see the padding, let's say you type something and then you see that some form of the text, some of these fonts, the fonts that we use, it needs space. So when you click on the padding, it will give space. You see, this is left padding, so it is giving space so that the font which is not showing will show. You see it's going. Okay, and then we have the right padding too. Okay, now after that we have color. That means you have to give your text a color. So you see you have blue here, you have red here, you have black here, then you choose your color. Now texture. This is a texture. Whenever you want to add texture, you should add a shape to whatever thing you want to add a texture to. Okay, so if it's the text that I want to add texture to it, texture means how you want your thing to be felt, as in the real look. You see that you see certain things, although you've not touched it, but you can see that this one is smooth, this object is very rough. You see, it's because of the texture, the physical appearance. So how you want your work to look, how you want people to feel your work, that is the meaning of texture. So you click on that. You have opacity. You click on it to reduce how the text is showing. You see its clarity is going down. You see it's gone because the opacity is on 0. You see I'm back. Okay, this one is rotate. When we say rotate, the angle, let's say you want to rotate your text small. Okay, you see, anyhow you want to rotate it. This one is to the negative and positive axis. Okay, now we have the mask. The mask tool also cuts off some portion of whatever you have there. So let me click on it and see. You see, it's, if I want the top part to show, that is what will show. So you see that down here have been cut off, and then up there is showing. If I click, you see if I drag it, let's come here, down here, you see we have in, out. When I click on the out, the down part will show and then the top will not show. You see how it is? Okay, so this one is part of the Bezier tool. It works like the Bezier tool. Okay, I said don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, JB Graphics. I'll be teaching all these things, how to use the Bezier tool and the mask tool. It needs time. So now we move to the next one. You see, when you are working, when you put in your text, you have to give it a font. So you click on the font. There are already made font, that is the custom fonts. These are the custom fonts. Then if you want your downloaded font, I'll teach you how to download fonts into your Pixellab too. So you check and then you learn that one too. So these are the fonts that I have downloaded. I have about 10,000 fonts. Okay. Then recent means the font that I just used a while ago. So you can see that the top here are the custom fonts which I used recently, and then you can see my fonts here. Down here are the fonts I have downloaded. Okay, we have style. Now if you choose a font, you have to give it a style. So let me choose a font. You have to, you see the text have changed, so you have to give it a style. You click on the style. We have the first one, B, mean that is bold. The I is for italic. You see how it has been positioned. The U is for underline. You can see a bar on it. So if I want to bolden it, you see the text are bolded. If you want to undo the bold, you just click on this, the T, and then you see they've cancelled it. You click on it. Okay, italic. You see it has been in italic form. Underline. You see it has been underlined. If I want to undo all this, I just click on this, the C, which is cancelled. You see, then you click on it. Okay, so this is a curve tool. This helps you to curve text. So you see, when you move to the positive side, it curves, it bends. You see, when you move to the negative side, it bends and then it curves also in that way. Okay, now you have text background. Let's say you want to give your text a background. In order to show whatever you've written there clearly, you click on it, you click on enable. You see there have been a color back there, so let me choose red. You see now the text is having a background. You can manipulate it. We have radius, that is the edge. You see it has turned to a circular edge. Okay, so that is text background. Now align. How you want? Do you want it in the middle? Let's say the text are plenty, like we do in a desktop and other. If the text are plenty, you align, you merge them, then you align, whether in the middle or wherever you want it to be. Now this is spacing. If the text are too close, you can space them. You see, remove. You see, so this is for what? Spacing. So you can see that the spacing, we have letters here and we have words here. Maybe you wrote words, you can click on this and then it will spacing the words. Let me click on it. You see the graphics is moving far away from the JB because it's on words and this is letter. Okay, now we have line spacing. That one too is for lines. When we move on, you see that it will be working. It's because I've not put in much text and stuff. Now you come here, stroke. You want to give it a stroke, so you choose a stroke color. Let's say you see blue, any color that you want, you just give it a stroke color. You can see on the edges of the text there are some color over there. Okay, so let me choose blue. Okay, shadow, you want to add shadow to it. You click on it, you manipulate. You see there are so many things over here: the X and Y axis offset, the blur radius, the opacity, and a whole lot. So the blur radius, I reduce it, and then you see the X and Y. See what happened. Have you seen there is a shadow at the back of the text? Okay, let me choose a color for the shadow. Have you seen it? So the X and Y. Okay, so that is that. Then inner shadow, it gives shadow in the inside of the text. We have emboss to add light. You see, because I'm using Android version 10, that is why it has become like this, but I have to manipulate the size. There are other ways to solve this problem if you are using Android version 10. One is to manipulate the size, increase or decrease the size, and there is another way. I'll give you a tutorial on that too. Okay, so now it's okay. I come to my emboss again. You see the light intensity, how you want it to bright, ambient light. We have the spectacular hardness, bevel, and then a whole lot. So after that, we have perspective. You see, this is the perspective. It checks the alignment, how your text or where it is facing and others. We have the 3D rotate. This 3D rotate, when you give your work a 3D text, you see we have 3D text here. If it is a shape, it will be 3D shape. You see, when you click on the 3D rotate, you see I can rotate it on the X as like it is falling, or this line on the white, and then the Y too, you see it is moving to the left and then right. That's for 3D rotate. Then 3D text, you give your work 3D. Then you have depth here. You control how you see the back there. You can see it's moving. That is the depth. Okay. Then you have 3D shadow. You see there is some shadow down there. 3D shadow, so that the text will fit and then it will look real. Then we have reflection. I click on it, my text will reflect down. You see it is reflecting like it's on a glass or something. Then we have the vertical offset here that is to spacing the reflected text. You see, so this is okay. If you like it this way, you will click on that. Okay, so that is all for part 2 of the introduction of Pixellab. If this video have been helpful to you, please subscribe, you like, and then you leave your comments in the comments section below. You can check in the description. The Pixellab is there, and then my YouTube fan group too is there. You can join, and then you get this Pixellab and other graphic design materials for free. Yes, it's for free. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button so that you'll be the first to receive any upload that I do. Okay, thank you very much and God bless you. See you some other time. Bye bye.